guys, this is Bill from Spencer1984.com with an update about what's on the bench. Now before I get to the new stuff this week, I wanted to mention that the American Graffiti Deuce Coupe that I had in a video a couple of weeks ago has been finished, and I've included a link to the finished model down in the description below, so you can go check that out. I will make a video of it once I get the 55 Chevy finished and kind of have those two paired off, but that's probably not going to be for a little bit. So on to new stuff. If you saw my video last week, you saw I was at New York Comic Con, and McFarlane Toys had the prototypes and displays of their Walking Dead building sets up. And I was particularly impressed with them. I thought it was kind of a return to McFarlane's high-quality sculpts, which the first series of Walking Dead figures weren't really quite up to, but looked like they were heading the right direction. And even better, they were making vehicles that were close to 1/24th scale. Certainly close enough that I could use them in my collection. And they looked like they just needed a few details. So I found this at Toys R Us this weekend, and I picked it up. And this is what the finished bike looks like with just a little bit of detailing. Now, the spokes aren't open out of the kit. What I did was I narrowed the front wheel. You can sort of see on the box here that that front wheel looks really wide. It's even more obvious in that view. But so, I narrowed the front wheel here, and I added a brake, some lines, replaced the headlight with a clear lens. I added a kickstand and foot pegs, and replaced the bar on the back. But other than that, I really didn't do a whole lot to it. Like I said, McFarlane does some nice work when they want to, and happily this was one of those cases. Next up is my entry into the YouTube community build project, the box stock community build. And for that, I'll be doing this, the recent reissue of AMT's 70 Chevelle SS in their Jack Reacher library. It's something that I picked up a little while back, and it's been waiting to be built, as have several other kits. But this was one where I wasn't really worried about adding a whole lot of detail to it or making any modifications. AMT included the correct license plates, and it's something where I don't necessarily mind skipping the engine detailing and so on and so forth. Since I just started on it, there's not a whole lot done yet. I did clean up and paint the chassis. And I also have the basic engine painted. I'm going to be doing a late model style with aluminum heads and intake manifold, and maybe using the racing exhaust that comes in the kit. And then the last update that I had for this week was my General Lee build, which the clear coat finally dried enough that I could do the wet sanding on it, and I've started applying the decals to it, as you can see here. I've got both doors and the roof started. I would have the flag on it at this point, except I don't actually have any plain white decal stock. I thought I did, and I need to cut a rectangle of that for the base before I can put the flag down. So I'm going to have to stop by the hobby store and pick some of that up. But then this will be ready to go for clear coat, final polishing, and then bare metal foil and final assembly. So that's it for this week. Check back next week when I'll have another update on the Jack Reacher Chevelle as well as the General Lee. Thanks for watching.